How does shutter speed capture motion in jazz photography? Imagine standing in a lively jazz club, feeling the rhythm in your bones, watching musicians move with energy and grace. Now, think about how a camera can freeze or show that motion in a photograph. Shutter speed is the key. It is the setting that controls how long the camera's sensor is exposed to light. When you pick a fast shutter speed, like 1/150th of a second or faster, it captures sharp images of quick movements. For example, a saxophonist's fingers flying across the keys or a drummer's sticks mid-swing. These moments are frozen in time, giving a clear picture of the skill and precision. On the other hand, if you choose a slower shutter speed, such as 1/30th or 125th of a second, the camera records movement as a blur. This blur can show the flow of a musician's hands or the sway of their bodies. It creates a sense of motion and energy, making the photo feel alive and connected to the music's rhythm. This technique is often used to express the improvisational and spontaneous nature of jazz. It's like capturing the music's pulse visually. Some photographers experiment further by combining slow shutter speeds with camera movement. They might hold the camera still for part of the exposure to keep the musician's face sharp, then move it to blur lights and background. This creates abstract images that mirror jazz's unpredictable spirit. The streaks of light and shadow resemble the improvisations and solos that define jazz and blues music. In jazz clubs, lighting is often low, so photographers need to balance shutter speed with aperture and ISO. Using a wide aperture lets in more light, allowing for faster shutter speeds. Higher ISO makes the sensor more sensitive but can add grain to the image. Many photographers shoot in manual mode to control these settings as the scene changes. Usually, a shutter speed of around 1/150th of a second is enough to freeze fast movements. But during slower, more expressive moments, a slower shutter speed can capture the feeling of the performance. From a cultural perspective, shutter speed choices in jazz photography reflected the music's essence. Sharp images can highlight moments of intensity, while blurred shots evoke the fluidity and improvisation that jazz and blues are known for. Photographers aim to match their technique to the mood of the performance, capturing both the physical motion and emotional energy. It's a way to visually tell the story of jazz's vibrant and spontaneous nature. In media, jazz photography often uses these techniques to create images that resonate with audiences. Whether it's a crisp shot of a soloist mid-air or a blurred scene that feels like the music itself is flowing through the frame, shutter speed helps communicate the soul of jazz. It's not just about technical skill but about capturing the spirit, the movement, and the emotion that make jazz and blues so powerful.